The rounded rectangle outline tool is used to create a closed outline with 4 straight sides joined by filleted corners. The other outline tools create single outline parts, but the rounded rectangle tool creates a new outline consisting of multiple parts all at once. Under the More Tools option on the Outlining tab, select Rounded Rectangle. While in rounded rectangle mode, click to place the first point of the rounded rectangle and select which surface to place it on. After the first point is placed, a line will connect to the cursor. Click to place a second point at the end of the first line. Once the first line is drawn, a rounded rectangle will be created and the mouse can be used to position the other sides. As you move the mouse, the rectangle will update. At first, you will be moving the mouse in 2 directions to place the closest perpendicular side and the opposite parallel side. The corner fillets are sized by the value in the radius field. If you did not set the correct radius before starting the rectangle, you can adjust it as it is drawn. If you do not know the size of the fillets, you can use interactive fillet, as shown later in this video. Click to place the top right corner, then move the mouse to position the remaining side. After the final click, Select Mode will be activated and the newly created rectangle selected. The end result is 4 outline lines connected by 4 fillets. The same outline could be created using the line and fillet tools, but the rounded rectangle tool provides a faster way for this common shape. Increasing the line size can make the outline easier to see. As with other outlines, the rectangle can be dragged to a new location, duplicated, or rotated. Individual parts or points of the outline can be selected and modified or deleted. Here is another example of a rounded rectangle. We start drawing one of the vertical sides this time. The value in the radius box sets the default fillet size. When the rectangle is too small for the current fillet size, the corners draw as dotted lines. Move the mouse to make the rectangle large enough, and the corner fillets draw. The radius value used at the start looks correct, but to show how to change the fillet radius after the rectangle is created, we will change it to an incorrect value. Here is the finished rectangle with incorrectly filleted corners. With the rectangle outline selected, a new radius can be entered, and pressing the Set Radius button will update all of the fillets. In addition, individual points can be dragged to adjust the shape. We will draw this next rectangle as an example of how interactive fillet can be used when you do not know the fillet size. Since the fillet size is not known, focus on lining up the edges of the rectangle. If you would like to cancel a rounded rectangle part way through, you can press the Escape key. With the rectangle finished and selected, choose Interactive Fillet and drag the mouse to size the corners appropriately. Individual points can be dragged to adjust the shape. We will use this next example to show how a finished rounded rectangle can be modified. As before, click to place the 4 corners. Now that the rounded rectangle is complete, switch to Outline Spline mode. While in Outline Spline mode, the rectangle edges can have points inserted to adjust their shape. Or lines can be split so new parts can be inserted. To finish, we join the arc and the lines with fillets. In conclusion, the rounded rectangle tool is a fast way to create multiple outline objects for a common shape. With just 4 clicks, the tool creates 4 lines and 4 fillets. The results can be manipulated as a whole, for example, move, duplicate, etc., or as parts, for example, dragging aside. All radii of the fillet corners can be adjusted together or independently.